And so why do the Stoics resonate so much for you?
It happened on Twitter, of all places. I saw this thing one day several years ago that said, "Help us celebrate Stoic Week." And I said, what the hell is Stoic Week, and why would anybody want to celebrate it? And I looked into it, and it turns out to be a yearly project by a group of philosophers and psychologists and psychotherapists, cognitive behavioral therapists, who are interested in the Greek-Roman philosophy, updating it to the 21st century, and see how it can contribute to meaningful life. And basically what it is, it's actually coming up. Stoic Week is next week, as it turns out, in a couple of weeks. And you sign up, you download a handbook, and you start doing meditations and reading exercises and things like that. And I did it for a week, and I thought, well, that's interesting. Let me do it for another couple of months. And I did it for another couple of months, and I said, that's really interesting. Let me do it for another year. And now here we are.
So can you just I know you've written a whole book on this, but can you give us the very thumbnail version of what the Stoic philosophy is?
Yes, I'll try. The thumbnail version is that there are two fundamental issues. The chief good in life for a Stoic is to be a moral person, to be a good person. And the way you do that is by practicing constantly 4 fundamental virtues, which are practical wisdom, the ability to navigate complex situations in the most effective way, courage, meaning not just physical, but also moral, especially moral courage, justice, a sense of treating other people as human beings the way in which you want to be treated, and then temperance, so doing things in the right measure, not too much, not too little. If you practice this on a day-to-day basis, the idea is you gradually become a better person, you're more integrated with society, you have more meaning out of your life. That's the first idea. The second idea, crucial idea, is what Stoics call the dichotomy of control. Certain things are under your control, and other things are not under your control. The things under your control are your opinions, your judgments, your values, the things that you can reflect on and change over time through reflection and practice. Everything else pretty much is outside of your control. So whether I get promoted at my job or not, whether I find a job or not, whether some nutcase is going to push a button and start World War III or not, that's outside of my control. So the idea then is once you realize and you internalize that, you focus more and more your energy on what is under your control. And the rest you start treating it as, well, it's there and I'll deal with it in the best way I can, but it isn't going to affect my happiness in the sense of eudaimonia. It's not going to affect the way in which I look at my life and what I find meaningful in my life.